Guys, I am back, the Juan, the only Mr. Wonderful, and I am here with another belt unboxing. Ooh, what is it? Let me give you a hint. What? I said let me give you a hint. What? That's right. If you haven't been hiding under a rock, you know what the hell that means. That means I got a Smoking Skull belt. This is an ORM Smoking Skull belt. I did not buy it. I traded it. Do you see a belt missing here? If you follow my channel, and you know me very well, you can see which one's gone. That's the Hogan 86. I got that one last year. 2 years ago, actually. Year and a half ago. ORM made. It was an impulse buy. I'll be honest with you. The Hogan 86 belt, not one of my favorite belts. It's the belt that got me into wrestling, but it's not my favorite belt. That would be this one right here. The Winged Eagle. Is it winged or winged? I think it's winged. Anyway, so I traded it for a belt brother. Thank you, Sir Barry. And this thing finally came to me. I shipped my belt on the same day that he shipped his. He got his in 2 days, but of course, because it's me, the United States Postal Service, hey, you know what? It's supposed to be delivered on Friday, but it's in transit it's been in transit to the next destination forever. Why is it that when you're getting a belt, then there's issues with fucking the post office? I've gotten belts faster from Pakistan than I got from Maryland, which is 2 states below me. He could have walked faster and gotten this to me. But anyway, I'm very excited to open this up. I'm sure you guys have seen the ORM Smoking Skull belt before. But if you haven't, here's your opportunity to get a nice up close and personal look at an ORM made Smoking Skull belt. All right, so let me readjust the camera and we'll get started with this unboxing and review. Ooh, there it is. There it is. Let's put this. Okay, I'm gonna. Now, ooh, okay. Before I open this, there are 2 versions of the Smoking Skull belt, if you didn't know, that Jamar made back in the day when he created this belt. He made the one that you see on the television, an all gold Smoking Skull belt, and he made a nickel version, a silver version of the Smoking Skull belt. And rumor has it that the one we saw on TV was the gold one. That's not the rumor. The rumor has it that Steve Austin kept the nickel one for himself. That's why I didn't see it on TV. So that's what I traded for. I traded my Hogan 86 for this ORM made Smoking Skull belt. So we are doing a review and unboxing of an ORM Smoking Skull out here. Ooh, and I can already see the snakeskin backing. Wow. Okay. Hey, look, this guy even put the Barry aces with the wrapping here. He put the sleeves on here. Look at that. All right, buddy. Thanks a lot for taking extra special care of my brand new belt. Ooh, look at this. We got the ORM leather stamp right here, so you know this is quality leather. And right now we see the WWF logo. It says WWF Champ. I mean, it's kind of hard to read because of the design. But look at that snakeskin backing. Wow. Feels pretty good. Now, obviously, it's probably imitation snakeskin, but it's pretty good. It has the texture of snake skin. But I think that's, you know, obviously the Smoking Skull belt had the snake skin. So, okay, I think this is the, yeah, that's the top. So we're gonna do a little belt reveal. 1, 2, 3. Wow, look at this. Now, wow, impressive. This is very impressive. We'll get a closer shot of it in a second. But I'm very impressed with this belt. Actually, I would have liked the all gold one, but this is just as nice. And I'm kind of, this is the first time I've seen the smoking skull, even the replica, this up close, so that I can, I've seen it in pictures obviously, but now I can kind of see the depth of the etching, and this is fucking awesome. Wow. You know, this belt design is, you know, when they came out, I was like a skeleton, a skull, and you know what? It only grew on me after I started collecting these belts. And I thought, hey, this is not going to be a gold one. It still looks great. I mean, my goodness. And I think this is a standard definition belt. Yeah, probably because I see there's lettering here that you can't really read. If that was HD, I'm sure that would be. I'm sure you could read it unless it's that weird JMAR font that he used, you know. Um, but wow, okay, so this is pretty much what it looks like. There is no gold or silver tip on this belt. JMAR didn't put much effort into his belts, like the tooling. Um, and I'll be honest with you, did the Smoking Skull belt have shell tooling? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, very beautiful belt. Let's get up close and personal and take a better look at the Smoking Skull belt. Holy shit, I got scared for a second. Look at that fucking skull. The artwork on this is fucking incredible. You got the skull, which was really nicely done, and you got the two snakes. Kind of hard to see because they're not painted in. But that artwork is great, and then the font is very unique. You know, it's scary font, I guess. Reminds me. You ever see Michael Jackson's Thriller? The beginning. Anyway, that's how old I am. And then this, the world banner. You know, I guess scary font. You know, I guess that's what you call it, right there. Let's take a good close look at this skull. You got the WWF logo. Beautiful, like burgundy color. It's just like the perfect color right there. And then coming out of his eyes, it's supposed to be smoke, which was painted with a gray paint job. Very nice. Probably harder to see on a silver belt than it would be on the gold belt, but that's supposed to simulate the smoke there. Really nice. And then his choppers. Look at them choppers. You got cavities on these, buddy. Now you're a skeleton. You can get away with it. Look at that. Let's see. How can you tell the etching? Right now, the etching is what's the word I'm looking for? Emphasized, I guess, because it's kind of outlined with some black paint. You know, but that's kind of an idea of the etching right here. You can see kind of like a fence pattern there, whatever that is. And then here we got your heavyweight champion banner. Look at that. Beautiful. Very nice, very nice. Oh, and then right there, there's the wording. Actually, you can read it pretty good. That's JMOR 98. And over here, what do we say? We got M. Balk, original art. Look at that. Holy shit, you can read this. If this ain't HD, then, I mean, I can't really tell. I know with a standard definition and a high definition version, whatever you want to fucking call it, but there's two friggin' types of belts here if you're coming from Pakistan, is that some of the detail on the word world here, you can tell between an HD and an SD. I have to look at a picture, though, to be honest with you, because I'm looking at the etching. Let's take a look at the barbed wire that goes around the perimeter of the belt. That's pretty interesting looking barbed wire right there. And it goes all the way around. Look at that. All the way around. Very nice. How about the snakes? All right, so let's see if we could take a better look at the snake. Okay, you can kind of see the rattlesnake right there. And then it's kind of like the belt, the snake coils up a little bit and boom, there he is. Now, I wonder if they had painted the lines a little darker, if this would have looked better. Even if it was like that color, maybe it would stand out a little better. But that's how they did it. That's how they did. Look at that freaking main plate. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at the smoke, the etching of the smoke, and the WWF banner. Very nice. All right, now the side plates, we can pick either side. Let's see, let's take the side with the better lighting. Okay, so your first inner side plate is another snake, right? Kind of wrapped around. This one's not as detailed as these bad boys right here, but another version of that skull, just a smaller version. And it's like almost no loss in the quality between this and this. Almost everything is the same, just on the miniature scale. Even his cavities. Oh, look at cavities. Brush your teeth. But look how deep that WWF logo is right there. Really nice. And then your snake pattern. A very simple pattern, just a bunch of X's. And the head isn't too, detailed. Maybe on an HD version, that looks better. I don't know, to be honest, because this side is the same thing. It's like, I'm sure it looks like there has to be an eye, and maybe even, oh, here we go, and maybe even a tongue or something, but not bad. Look at this side plate. Look at that. Look at that. It's pretty fucking good etching. Again, I would love to see a high def version of this one to see the difference. This is one of those belts. Let's take a look from this angle real quick. Look at that. Fucking love it. When you touch it, it's just so like detailed, right? Maybe, like I said, look at this. See this, the swirl, whatever you call this? Maybe that might be a little bit more clearer on an HD belt. But besides that, if you, I'm sure if you had another high def version next to it, you'd be like, oh, all right. But right now, if you just like this, I'd be like, fuck, I don't know if this is HD or SD. I mean, I can read this. I don't know how much clearer you need to get, especially because it's not like straight font. It's like a weird font, you know. I don't know. We're here. Oh, that's right. We have the property plate. Let's just take a look again. Attitude Era. And then the same smoking skull belt with the cavities. And then here you have your property plate. All right. No color to this one. Interesting choice. No color to the WWF. But then you see it says Champ. I guess the Champ is kind of covered up by the swirl that you see behind there. And then over here you read it says 1998 JMAR. Look at that. And also no tooling around the property plate, because that's one of those things that Jamar got lazy on, and is the tooling around the property plates. I don't think he had tooling on any of the property plates. I think that was a Milliken and Reggie Parks dealio. And then the ORM leather seal of approval here. Speaking of the leather, let me see if you can get a good shot at this. All right, let's take a look at the edge of the. Let me focus this here. All right, there we go. Where the backing meets, it's just like edged perfectly. You don't see you really don't see where the snake skin begins and the leather. And you see what I'm saying? Like there's no buckling of the snake skin underneath this leather. I mean, just that's the quality of the ORM leather. Look at that. Okay, you see what I'm saying? So all in all, if I don't step on the bubble wrap again, I believe this belt is gorgeous. Look at that. That's a gorgeous, gorgeous belt. Gorgeous, gorgeous belt. If you want something weird, Google curtain lady. Okay? Curtain lady. And just listen to this woman. Okay? She loves curtains. Gorgeous, gorgeous curtains.
Oh my God. As I say, if you go anyplace else, I hate to tell you what a big mistake, because this is the only place to come for these gorgeous, gorgeous curtains. For this price, you could never find them anywhere.
Anyway, so here we go. That is the smoking skull belt. Look at that shit. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, let's do the over-the-shoulder test and all that crap.
So beautiful. Look at this. Talk about something different. Oh.
All right, so you got a good look at those plates and how beautifully etched they are. And now it's time for the obligatory over-the-shoulder test, because every one of these belt videos has to have an over-the-shoulder test, just so we can see what it looks like on our shoulders. See, I think that if you're too scrawny and small, like a girly man, and if you try to put that belt over your shoulder, you're gonna look like a kid holding a belt. Oh, go get him, champ. But if you're a man's man, then the belt's gonna look good on you. Yeah? Yeah. And plus, it also does show you how floppy the leather is, because if you try to over the shoulder a WWE shop belt, that leather is like bing. It's like there's no flop to it. That's what I had when I had my United States belt. That really great plates, but the leather, pleather, whatever you want. Anyway, here we go. Boom. Okay, so over the shoulder. All right. Look at that. Do I look like a little girly man or a champ holding its belt? Look at that. Feels good. Feels good over the shoulder. You can see the leather flop right there. Usually, I think this side has the gold plate, and that usually weighs it down. But as you can see, that is not bad. Oh, there's that shoulder. Spank me harder. And there you go. Okay, the over-the-shoulder tests. Don't you forget it. Now we have to test the floppiness of this leather. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that right there. Okay. Okay. First, you gotta do this. You know, the car wash wipers, right? Then you have to do the, one. Oh no, he's going down. Two. Oh my God, he's hulking up. Anyway, so as you can see, it is pretty floppy, very floppy, and the leather is really good quality. He does really good work on his tooling. This is ORM. His tooling is great. He does a good job mimicking the Midwest style tooling. And he did a good job matching Jamar's original leather tooling, I guess. Really nice. And of course, let's just take another look at the snakeskin backing. I don't think I focused on this during the belt review, but it is nice. Simulated. It's definitely not real. But he, like I said, with the burnishing, I think it's called, the edges, this is probably his best work that I've seen in person, to be honest with you. Really good quality, this guy right here. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this test right here. Look at that. That's if I'm walking in, how Ric Flair liked to hold his big gold, and I think Rock used to come. A lot of champions used to hold the belt like this. Weight-wise, I'm gonna say 5.5, 6 pounds. Okay, these belts aren't heavy, and I'm sorry. Don't believe that 10 pounds of gold bullshit. That belt was not fucking 10 pounds of gold. Maybe 10 pounds of leather. You see how much leather was on that fucking belt? But I don't think even the crumb rind is 10 pounds. 9 at best. I don't know. It's a big plate, but I heard they were like 2 millimeters thin. I don't know. Maybe that's why they put the rope border around it. I don't know. Look it up. Whoever has the book should know. But anyway, this is a great belt if you want a good quality smoking skull belt and you're too much of a belt snob to go get the WWE shop version like me, then you get something that's ring usable and fucking beautiful artwork. ORM, ORMBelts.com, ORM Belts, in case you didn't hear me clearly. And then you can get in touch with him there. He's also on Facebook. You have to look him up. I don't know what he goes by these days. They keep kicking him off, the poor guy. He's trying to make a living. I don't know if you want to call it legal, but he has competitors. Apparently, Pakistan is like known for their like trophy making, and this is a trophy, obviously fit for a champion. And it's like ORM's here, Classic Shields is there, and me and Belts it's like they're all in the same neighborhood. They probably have dinner together. It's like, how much did you make today in the belt world? Oh, I made more than you ever know. Well, I got a CNC machine. Oh. Anyway, ORM Belts, get you an ORM belt. I actually, ORM. Do you think I like ORM? Okay, I got a Classic Shields and I got a Championship Dreams. Okay, I got an American made. People say that Pakistan, this guy ORM ships his plates to the United States to get made. Okay, you know what? Great, American made. And this is Classic Shields, very good. You know what? I have these videos. Go take a look, get my numbers up. This has been an ORM belt unboxing and review. Smoky skull belt, nickel. And I hope you liked my review. Like and subscribe. So just cracked 1,000. Yippee. Now I can monetize, but I need like 4,000 hours of view time. Nobody's watching my videos. You probably clicked off for a long time ago. So who am I talking to? Goodbye.
It's more than worth the trip. Believe me, a lot more. This is unbelievable, this place. It is more than worth the trip to come here for curtains. It really is.